Well, with Klitschko, I definitely feel that the teaching of Emanuel Steward is lacking a little bit, but I mean, he's not to blame, you know. Emanuel Steward was a very, very smart trainer. You know, the things that he could see, and the things how he can get in his fighter's head to believe in what he saw, you know, and that actually execute on it, man, was unbelievable. Emanuel he wasn't a great trainer for no reason, man, you know, and that's why I think Klitschko was the best, when he had a man in his corner to hear that voice, to hear it, not only in the, you know, not only while Emanuel in the inside of the ring, but while he's on the outside as well too. And now I just feel that since he's gone, it's like it's more what Wladimir want to do or what he sees, not really what his other trainers see, you know, because it's so much different. It's just like I've learned this style for so long, and now I'm under the coaching of somebody else, and now I got to learn from what he sees now. It's not the same teaching, you know what I mean? It's like I had a sensei, and now I got a student that's still in the game, basically, you know. But Jonathan Bate does a great job, and he do what he does what he can. So, you know, big ups to him. With Joshua, you know, he got the height, he got the power, and in the heavyweight division, you don't need skills in the heavyweight division. It's just you're gonna eliminate skills from anybody, from even including myself. I don't need skills. As long as I have the power, and that's what makes up the heavyweight division, I'm in game. You in the game once you got that power, you got that equalizer that no matter what, at any given time, it can be gone. Maybe nobody don't have it to a certain extent that I have, because I can get you out there anytime, but Joshua do has a little power, and they're gonna play towards him. You know, they're gonna have to play sword fight for a little bit to feel each other out. If Joshua want to be successful, he's definitely gonna have to move. He's gonna have to move and take angles and be smart with Klitschko, because Klitschko is very smart. He's been around the block. He got an excellent jab, and he's trying to set you up. You know, his smartness gonna play a lot, but Joshua's not as flexible though. I don't think Joshua he's definitely not a super athletic. You know, he don't have that much coordination because of the stiffness of himself. But you know, he definitely got a great chance in this fight, and I love to see what happens, and I will. And hopefully everything's come true and having a mega fight at the end of the year.
One last question for you. Does an Emanuel Steward coach Wladimir Klitschko? I go back to the Peter fight, where he got dropped 3 times. Emanuel implored him to victory. Does an Emanuel Steward coach Klitschko lose to Tyson Fury?
Oh, hell, fuck no. I'm sorry for my language, but no, he don't. No, he don't. Emanuel would have been all up on that boy in that corner. He would have knocked the shit in him. If you can see what, like I said, a man would make you believe what he sees. And when you finally believe in him, you're like, damn, he was there all along. How come I didn't see it? You know, he sees the things before it even happened. He was great at that. He was great. And they had a bond. They had a great relationship. It was like Cosmo and Tyson a little bit. You know, they hit a great bond. That great bond. It's just like me and Jay got a great bond in the corner. We can understand each other. And Tyson would have had a chance. I mean, he would have had a chance. Everybody got a fighting chance, but you know what I'm saying? It would have been a more challenging fight. Klitschko would have threw way more punches. And we got to look at that fight. Klitschko didn't lose really because of not being able to compete with Tyson Fury or whatever, or do the things he got to do. He lost because he didn't throw no damn punches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe I want him to fight in this fight. I don't want him to hold back or whatever because Fury was bigger than him and all this and that. You know, forget all that. You got to go in there and fight. You're the champ. You don't care about nobody being bigger than you or outweighing you or, okay, if you get touched, you don't worry about that. You go in there and you defend your title because you the king. And you ain't going to let nobody take it. I don't care what they size is. That don't mean. And that's how he should come in there with that grimy. You know, it's a time and a place to be nice. You can't always be nice. It's a time to let them know that when you start being too nice, people start unbelieving you. They start down you a little bit. Sometimes you gotta let them know that I'm still a monster. I'm still that beast. I'm still that lion that I eat you you up alive when I get you in there. And that's just what he got to come to bring to the table, man. It's time for all this stuff. I'm so ready. I'm so pumped up. I'm happy for this fight. I'm looking forward to what's after this to come. I'm looking forward to unifying this division and bringing it back to America, like where it once were and where it's going to always remain. Once I continue to bring it, when I bring a more belt, it's going to be back, man. Promise you that.
Deontay, that's great, man. It sounds like you're ready to fight this weekend as well. It's great to hear.
Most definitely. Thank you, guys.
Lem, thank you for the questions. Operator, we're going to move to the next question, please.
Our next question comes from Josh Kaczowitz with Forbes. Your line is live.
Hey, Deontay, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Doing good, thanks. Hey, it's been almost 2 years today that Klitschko actually got a win. He looked awful against Fury. He's 41 years old. He hasn't fought in 17 months. As great as he was during his reign, he's obviously. You have to wonder if the guy's too old at this point. If he's at the age of 41, if it's gone past him. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that that it's possible to still see a Klitschko that we saw, say, 5 or 6 years ago that can be dominant, or is he probably on the verge of being done?
Man, nowadays anything is possible. When we talk about age, because many times I've sensed that, man. Well, maybe Father Time's knocking at his door. That was only my that was only my opinion about it and stuff like that. But really, we all know that age is only but a number. It's really how you feel inside of yourself. If you feel that you can go, you can still do it, and you really believe in that and have confidence in yourself, then that's what you're gonna do. The mind is a powerful thing to lose, and when you lose your mind, you lose your body. With Klitschko, he feel that he still got it to the point that he done dedicated himself back to the sport. That's why he say he's obsessed. He's obsessed with retaining his titles. He's obsessed with rising the boxing. He's like a new fighter. He needed that lose. He needed that lose from Tyson Fury because he forgot to be humble. He forgot about that. When you win it over a decade, you feel invisible a little bit, but he was a gentleman with it, though. He wanted to be rude, but being polite with it, if that makes sense. Like, I see what he was doing. I see, and by him losing, it crushed him. It took him all the way back down. And now he rebuilt himself. He got that hunger back. He's inspired. So we'll see what, like I said, at the end of the day, it all the matter of what happens at on the night of that fight. He can come with us with another Tyson Fury fight, talking about height and weight, or he can bring that Klitschko out like we always see with the jabs and setting up for the right hands and what Emanuel taught him. So we'll see what happens. Because when I look at age now and think about stuff, I think about what the events that happened before us. Look at George Foreman. He motivated other guys to go because of his age. And now look at Bernard Hopkins. He made people, older guys, just come to even more and work hard because they were like, damn, look at this man. He's still beating these young